his boss. Why would Lai Mohammed say that Buhari cannot speak his native language? Also, people are circulating this post that was supposedly written by NTA on their Facebook page. So they're saying that it has to be true if NTA would testify to it. Just so you guys know, there's a real NTA Facebook page with more than 300,000 Facebook likes, and that one is verified. It's called NTA Network News. Whenever you see that blue sign with a mark, with a check mark behind somebody's name on social media, it means that's their verified social media page. If you don't see it, that could be a fake account, which is what's happening in this situation. There's a fake NTA account. They call themselves NTA Abuja. You know it's fake when they post something like this. They said, "I'm a very slow reader. Buhari confesses." Why would NTA post something like that? You know that NTA is owned by the Nigerian government. Do you really think NTA will post something like this about the president? I don't think so. Also, why would NTA post something like this? How I want Charles to F me today. Like, for real? I don't think NTA would do something like that. Or post a picture like this that has absolutely nothing to do with the caption. I mean, some of the captions are so ridiculous and outrageous. Like this one says, "My boyfriend living abroad hardly sends me money. People should advise me." And I'm like, I don't think NTA will post something like that. Or this one that says, "I have a serious crush on a guy. Should I tell him?" So when they posted this picture of Lai Mohammed, claiming that Lai Mohammed said that the surgery affected Buhari's ability to speak his mother tongue, all I had to do was look for the check mark, the verification, and I could tell that this was the fake NTA account. So please make sure that you look for verification when you're looking for the real account. Having said all that, if anyone has a video of Buhari speaking Fulfude before he went to London and also after he came back from London, please send it to me and I will play it for everybody. If I understand the language, I will search for the video myself, but even if somebody is playing it next to me, I wouldn't know. Also, there was an event where Buhari introduced his wife as Mrs. Buhari, and so after that event, those who believe that it's Jubril are saying that that's the confirmation that it's Jubril, that Buhari would not introduce his wife as Mrs. Buhari, that he was supposed to say Aisha. So I'm not sure why that's an argument, because her name is Mrs. Aisha Buhari and her husband called her Mrs. Buhari. I'm not sure what is wrong with that. I don't know why that's an issue. Maybe somebody can enlighten me. That's her last name. She's Mrs. Aisha Buhari. So very recently, Buhari went to Poland, and people are saying that why should he only address the issue of whether he was cloned or not outside of Nigeria? If you've been paying attention, you will know that Buhari mostly answers questions while he's outside Nigeria. He hardly does any press conference in Nigeria. I mean, where was the last time that he had a press conference? He was at a Nigerian event in Poland. He was meeting with Nigerians when someone, a Nigerian, asked whether he's real or not, and he answered the person. Should he have said that, "Wait till I get back to Nigeria before I answer your question," so that they won't say, "I addressed this in Poland"? I'm not sure why that's an issue, but he talked about this among Nigerians in Poland. And while we're talking about this, in my last episode, I featured an Igbo guy whom I said is the only person that I know that speaks like Buhari. Now, some people attacked me for featuring the Igbo guy. They said if an Igbo person can learn how to speak like Buhari, why wouldn't a Sudanese person be able to? You know, that may be true, but I forgot to add in my last episode that even though he's Igbo, his parents are from Anambra. The Igbo man, MC Tagwaye, was born and raised in Katsina. That is Buhari state. So I'm very sure he knows how to speak Hausa. That probably helped him in his ability to speak with Buhari's accent. Once again, me saying all this doesn't mean that I'm defending Buhari or that I've been paid by Buhari or any other politician. It's just because people say they want me to talk about this. That's why I'm talking about this. After my last episode, by the way, quite though we survived, because the last time that we've been abused like this was when we tried to interview Mugabe. Anyway, I realize now that when you say the truth, people take it as an attack. Just like we have doctors and nurses, we have people who are satirists, because that is what they specialize on. And one of such people is Professor Olatunji Dare, who wrote the article that I talked about last week. The man has been a satirist for decades, and several newspapers publish his satire. They've been publishing him for more than 30 years. This clarification is necessary for those who are insisting that the newspaper is the one that should be blamed for publishing a satire. No, they've been publishing this man's satire for more than 30 years. Nobody has ever complained. People enjoy reading him, so the newspaper shouldn't be blamed. If we, the readers, read something and it's a satire and we didn't know that it is satire, whenever we found out that it is satire, we should be able to admit that what we read was a satire. You know, I've realized that Nigerians are very selective in calling a spade, and I've also realized that a lot of people prefer to be lied to. But once again, you guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.